Yeah, so, hey yo, what it do, YouTube? It's your boy Supreme King Z, aka the Red ID. Coming to another video. Today is the What If There Could Have Murasame Part 2. And yeah, so I meant to get this out like the first time I posted it, but yeah, your boy is lazy, so either playing the game, like going to play basketball, or sleeping. Like that's what I've been basically doing. And then school started, so like I'm gonna start posting more like on Fridays and like the weekends. I'm gonna try to get it like I'm gonna try to if whenever I get able to post, I'll post. But yeah, I'm gonna try to post more. Yeah. So what all that overdue? Let's roll the intro.
Yeah, yeah. I ain't shout out my nigga Frost Slat. It's a red light. I ran through it. Yeah. Kill your little bro, record the screams and dance to it. I make innovative, cultivated, dread music. Yeah. I been hella been, I'm hella loose, let's get into it. It's a red light. I ran through it. Kill your little bro, record the screams and dance to it. Yeah. I make innovative, cultivated, dread music. I been hella been, I'm hella loose, let's get into it. I just got a bitch, she made my heart escape. Yeah. Little do she know my heart is full, it ain't no space.
Alright, so that song is DC the Don Red Light. So just in case y'all want to listen to it. So yeah. Alright, so where I left off is where nigga Bakugo was being a whole bitch. Nigga wanna walk up to Deku and be like, move the fuck out the way. I'm like, Deku like, bro, but you walk up to me. And like, you walked up to me, and Bakugo is like, but still move the fuck out the way. And most of the girls were like, nah, bitch, you walked up to him. Why can't you just walk the fuck around? And like, Bakugo started like getting mad and started let off explosions. And like, Ida came out of nowhere and was like, we're not supposed to use our quirks in the fucking at school, like on school grounds or fucking whatever the fuck he said. Haven't watched season 1 in a long fucking time. But still, ain't no problem. I can still scrap with y'all. Like, what's up, homies? Nah, I'm playing. Y'all might beat me up, not playing. I'm still gonna come out victorious. Like, come on now. See, I don't know. Okay, so basically, he's like, either because he sees a bunch of girls around him, he's like, did you use your quirk or something? Because, like, he thinks that he's seducing them because most of them are like, you walked up to him. Like, why the fuck you didn't, like, just walk around? So he's like, do you have a seduction quirk or something? He's like, nah. And then, like, this is not how he act. He act like a basic, he act like fucking basic ass fucking Deku. And, like from, like, he's acting like basic ass Deku, how he would act in canon, but I'm just fucking talking the way I want to talk. I'm gonna talk like this for the rest of my videos. Like, fuck all that gang shit, but nah. I can't say that because I'm affiliated. But oh, y'all didn't hear it from me though. Alright, so basically he's like, nah, I don't have one. He's like, yes, you do. Why would they be defending you? Because they're defending me on their own free will. He's like, lies. Boy, I'm about to get on your ass. Nigga started karate chopping the fucking air. I'm about to get on your ass, no, nigga. Not playing. Alright, so basically, while this is all going down, a fucking stalker, not no fucking stalker, but somebody's in the shadows looking at fucking Deku. Is like, she's like, sister, I found him. And the other line is gonna says, okay, watch over him for me. And the shadow figure says, I. And then the shadow figure walks from out of the fucking shadows, and it's Uraraka. Yeah, I don't know why I said it like that, but it's Uraraka. And so then, like, Deku's like, fuck all that, bro. He's like, he's like, fuck all of that, but he's actually like, he's saying it in his head, but he's like, he just walks off. He's like, and all the girls like chasing after him. That nigga said, nope. And that nigga runs using his quirk too, using one for all too. And then nigga speeds off. They can't find him. That nigga so quick they can't find him. So basically that happened, and so they go to like where the written exams was, and they take the written exam. Like the nigga Deku like passes that shit, like aces that shit. Like that nigga is smart as fuck. He's smart as fuck. So basically he aces that shit, and so they go to where the robots are. So like my boy Deku like does not wait this time when fucking what's his name? Hold on. So basically I had forgotten. I was thinking on life, but then I remembered it's President Mike. So I apologize for my inconvenience of me really forgetting his name. So yeah, fuck all that gang shit, bitch. You a hang shit, bitch. Oh wait, what? Why am I rapping though? That's what I'm trying to figure out. Like, why am I rapping? Alright, so basically, President Mike says run, and everybody's like what? But like run, and he says run, and then like everybody's like huh? But that nigga Deku like no hesitation. That nigga takes off like a rocket, and he says on the battlefield they ain't no ready set go. So everybody else takes off. Then after Deku took off, like he took off like a rocket. He taking out most of the robots that come his way. Like he taking out all the robots that come his way, and then so he takes out his share of robots, and so he's basically Uraraka pretends to be trapped because she's basically way stronger, and she got her gravity quirk, so she's way stronger, and so basically she acting like how she does in canon, but actually she's like I'm not gonna spoil it, but like she kind of OP though. So, but yeah, so she like does the same thing in canon. Like she's like in the same position in canon, and like the zero pointer come out of nowhere. That big motherfucking robot. That nigga Deku's like, nah, I need to save her. And so he's like, I'm not about to let her get crushed. And so like, he goes, he fucking lifts her from the rocks, and like the zero pointer is about to step, and so he pulls out Murasame, and he slashes the air, and he uses one for all in it. So a gust of wind, like a wind slash, like flies towards like the zero pointer's leg and chops that shit off. That shit hit the ground. Like gusts of wind goes everywhere, and that shit hit the ground. Then that shit's about to fall over. Then his hand just vanished, because how fast he's moving. And then the zero pointer just all of a sudden explodes. Nah, actually it slides into like different pieces. Then it explodes. You know how a nigga like get his head cut off, and then it slides, and then it falls off. Yeah, it's like that. So yeah, so it's like that, and then like everybody's like, oh my fucking god, he's a god. Not playing. They like, damn, he's strong as hell. And like Ida's like, did I misjudge him? And like he takes Uraraka back to like the medical girl. I think that's her name. Yeah, medical girl. And so basically she like gets like healed and shit. And so she gets healed, and like Uraraka comes to thank him, and like then like she thanks him and to like start they talking and shit. Then out of nowhere, nigga, fucking Karate Kid, like that nigga is the fucking Karate Kid, but he does not do any moves. All he does is karate chop the fucking air. Like, the fuck is wrong with you? Like, damn. So basically, nigga Ida come out of nowhere. He's like, I think I misjudged you, and like, Deku is really ignoring him and like talking to Rocky. He's like, okay, and like he's fucking Ida like ignoring that nigga, and he's like, okay, okay, and Uraraka's like, damn, that's disrespectful, but okay, and so damn, and so like nigga, he like leaves and like he goes back to like he like leaves and finish talking to Uraraka, and then like he's leaving and fucking out of nowhere, that nigga Bakugo's like, you useless Deku, like you probably just cheated your way in, but how did you get a quirk? And like Deku's like, do I fucking have to answer you though? And like he doesn't say this, but he's like, do I have to answer? He's like, yes, useless Deku, and starts fucking letting off explosion. Y'all know a name that I have for Bakugo when he's acting like a bitch? Bitchigo. But we don't talk about that one. But I apologize for all the Bakugo fans, but that nigga does be acting like a bitch at times. At times. So y'all can't even say that one. He does be acting like a bitch at times. So so the nigga's like, he like, nah, I'm not telling you. And like he walks off and like Bakugo's like, get your ass back here. And like Deku's like, nah, bruh, you got it, chief. And so he walks off, and like Bakugo is like mad. He's mad. Y'all know when that foam like came out of his mouth and shit, like that was like he's that mad, like that Deku ignored him. So he just went home, and he was mad. So he just didn't eat nothing. So yeah. Wait. Hold on. I got a better name from Bitchigo. Bro, I got you, bro. Bakaho. Oh my god. That hit different, though. That hit different, but off topic, though. So Bakugo went home, and he was like foaming in the mouth because he was mad as shit, and so he didn't eat. So then Deku went to like go train with Akame's great granddaughter, I think. Yeah, so yeah. So he went to go train with her to improve his swordsmanship and his overall finesse. So yeah. So and then he would go back home and he would keep training with Akame until he got the entrance, like the like the passing letter, the entrance letter, like the. So he got that, and it was all my saying like on a hologram saying, "You have passed. Good job. I hope we have a good time at UA. I hope you become a great hero," shit like that. Y'all know what they're talking about. So, yeah. And so, then he would tell his mom, as you know, like, from canon, you know how Deku and Inko cry? How they just, like, cry waterfall. Like a whole waterfall. So basically, she'll be doing that, and Deku would be like, "Calm down, mom. Calm down, mom. I'm just so glad." And then she'll say, "I'm just so glad for you, Izu." And he'll say, "I'm glad for myself too, but calm down." And then he would, then they would have dinner, and it would be a week before they go back to school. So yeah. So he would be training with Akame and All Might, just All Might to really gain more mastery over One for All, and Akame for his swordsmanship. As yeah. So I want to get back off topic. So I'm about to show y'all something real quick. This right here, this is like one of the comments that really made me happy that I could make y'all laugh. So big shout out to him. And also, yeah. So basically that was pretty funny because I was laughing to myself too when I was making the what if, and out of nowhere I was just like burnt potatoes. I'm like, why? Why would I say that? Like, I was laughing to myself. Like, why would I say that in the middle of a what if? But yeah, I was just trying to bring that up. So yeah, let's get back to the what if. So the week would pass as he had been training with Akame, and All Might, and he would get stronger, but not by much. But it will improve him. So then he would go back to UA, as then he would walk into class, as everybody would be staring at him because he's the one who got the top score and who took out the 0 pointer. As people would start to crowd him and ask him questions like what is your court called? What ability did you just use? Like what ability did you use and stuff like that. As then he would basically slide past them without anybody noticing, and he would go sit down in his seat. Then he would feel some arms wrap around his neck and his shoulder area, as he would look behind him to see Uraraka, as she would say, "Isn't your name Izuku, right?" And she said, "Yeah, but I heard the Boom Boom Boy over there call you Deku, and that's a pretty nice name." And he was like, okay. I don't like you. I don't want you to call me Izuku. Like, I mean, Deku, because that's because to him he's calling me Deku because it means useless. And she was like, be like, oh, I thought it had a different meaning, and I forgot the meaning that she knew it was. Like, I think she had a different meaning for it. That's why she calls him that. And so yeah. So you can call me Izuku or Midoriya. And then she said, "I'd rather stick with Izuku." And then out of nowhere, Bakugo would come out of nowhere and say, "Shitty Deku, how did you even get in here? And how did you even get a cork?" As he would ask, like, as he asked, like, earlier. If I didn't say it earlier, I don't know. But he would ask, "How did you get a cork?" And then he would say, as he would start to talk, he would get cut off by Ida. As Ida would say, "I apologize because I saw your quirk and your quirk was not a brainwashing quirk." As then Deku would say, "Okay, thank you." And then he'll say, "Yeah." As Ida would go sit down, as Bakugo would go sit down too, but be kind of pissed off that Deku didn't answer his question and just slid to another question. So yeah, then while while Bakugo was trying to say something. The reason he had to go sit down is because Aizawa came in like a caterpillar, and was going in like that, and then he stood up and said, "Hi class, my name is Mr. Aizawa, and I'm gonna be teaching today." As they would say, "Alright, alright." And then he would say, "We will have a physical test today, testing your abilities and everything." As they would say, "Yay, yeah," they'll like start to cheer and stuff like that. Then he would say, "Switch into your training uniform and meet me in the training field." As everybody would go to like the training field and stuff. As Deku would have a few scars, and when he took off his shirt, everybody would like all the boys would start to wonder like what happened to him, and Denki would ask like, "What happened, bro?" And then Kirishima would say, "Yeah, what happened?" As uh, Deku would say, my quirk is too powerful for me. So when I first started using it, it gave me scars." As he would make that up because it would be true, but also not true because he didn't have a quirk until earlier. So yeah, earlier that year. So yeah. So then he would switch into his training gear and stuff. And then then they would go to the training field. And then Aizawa would say, since you are the first, or since you have first place, you'll throw the ball first. And then he would say, without your court. As then, Aizawa will use his court to erase Deku's, but then he'll throw it and it would get a long distance. Go a long distance. I really can't calculate it, but it goes a long distance. As then, Aizawa would say, "How I erased your court," and then he would say, "Oh no, I've been training for a long time." As that would be a lie too because he just started training this year. So then he said use his quirk as he would use 2% of One for All, and then he would just use his finger and not use his whole hand, as it would be shot like a bullet into the sky. But this time it didn't break his finger because he proportioned it right, as it would fly into the sky, as it would get even a longer distance, as everybody would go up and Bakugo would get third, Izuku would get second, and Uraraka would get first because she got Infinity. So yeah. So then it would start the next portion of the race. So yeah. I apologize for not posting for a long time. Yeah, did. I really didn't feel like playing, like doing anything. I was mostly playing the game, and yeah. And so yeah. This is where I'm gonna end the video, and peace.